Fans of rock music will know that the genre is far from being dead, yet I think it is fair to say that on a mainstream level, the genre does need some life breathed into it. Enter Inhaler, a swaggering four-piece from Dublin who kicked off their career with a #1 album and now are fully intent on riding that wave all the way to the top. Today I want to look at the band, their rise to fame, their celebrity connection, and at the end of the video I shall share with you my own takeaways and lessons learned. Lessons that I'll be applying to my own music and journey as an aspiring musician. With Inhaler's debut album It Won't Always Be Like This releasing in 2021, it would be fair to assume that they would have formed only a few years earlier. However, it was actually in 2012 the lads first met as teenagers, and later in 2015 when they settled on the name and chose to hold off going to college in the hope of making the band work. Lead singer Elijah Hewson initially wasn't even planning on taking the frontman role. In a set of events akin to Beautiful Things singer Benson Boone, the band was set to play an event at their school, but their singer dropped out last minute, leaving Hewson to step up and make the gig happen. While building a name and a local following in Ireland, their early releases contained much more of a post-punk sound, showcasing their love for the likes of Joy Division and Echo and the Bunnymen. Debut release I Want You is a good example of this. But though the band did put in the hours and seemed to have genuinely made a great effort in being a part of their local scene, there was a certain privilege Elijah Hewson had on his side. That of his parentage, and being related to U2 frontman, Bono. It's easy to understand why the Nepo Baby tag carries with it such disdain. Industries such as those in entertainment can be cutthroat and very difficult to get into. Even some with exceptional talent fail to get in through the door. Therefore, witnessing those who can parade on the coattails of they who have succeeded before them can instill within us feelings of bitterness, as we lament the easy ride those privileged individuals have had in comparison. But to his credit, Hewson carries this well. He accepts his position and isn't afraid to open up about it. He acknowledges that doors will open a lot quicker for him due to his heritage, however also asserts that those same doors could just as easily shut if he had nothing of merit to offer. Likewise, Bono and his wife Ali seem very careful on the level of privilege they allow their son to have. One notable story in the band's career features an Airbnb cancellation in London, and when Elijah phones his mum for support, the response he gets is along the lines of, "Your father and I had to sleep on a park bench the first time we went to London. You can do the same." My feeling with Inhaler is that while Hewson had his dad to confide in for advice and feedback on things like song ideas, plus he had illustrious supporters such as Noel Gallagher's daughter Anais helping produce photos and a music video, the band also took what they were doing very seriously and chose to hold back making themselves known until they truly had something of note to offer. Considering their two current albums both topped the Irish album charts and have reached numbers 1 and 2 respectively in the UK, it would seem their approach was the right one. And personally, I would say songs such as My Honest Face, Cheer Up Baby and Love Will Get You There are worthy songs any band would like to put in a set list. On the surface, it would seem like a band that have Bono's son as their frontman isn't a band you can take a lot of lessons away from. But I think a deeper look disproves this. I don't think Inhaler relied on that Nepo Baby tag, and they do seem to have gone about things the right way. The lads met at school, and it seems that they really put the hours in, both in the rehearsal room and out on the road. I would even go as far to say that their career is a testament to the power of playing live and building those in-person connections. Likewise, I don't have an industry titan like Bono that I can ask advice from, but this idea of asking advice is such a powerful one. I have friends. I live in a town that really punches above its weight in terms of its local scene, and of course social media does bring with it some benefits, such as building that connection with your core fan base. There are people that I can confide in for support and for advice, and that is something that I should use to my advantage. To paraphrase a U2 lyric, you don't need to go it alone. But perhaps the thing that most inspired me looking through Inhaler's career was the surprising variety of it. We have My Honest Face with its vibrant punk rock energy, and then we have Love Will Get You There, which is almost Motown in its feel. I get the impression that the band are drawing from a deep well of influences, and yet it's a testament to their musicianship and songwriting capability that they can funnel that into a signature sound. It reminds me that I don't need to compromise on that wide range of influences I have. I simply need to get more consistent in my own sound as an artist. Inhaler, I believe, are the real deal, and they're certainly a band that are unafraid of the spotlight. The way they're currently going, I see no reason why they can't ascend to ever greater heights.